Good afternoon and welcome to our second game of the day here from Northville in the 17U Alpha Division State Tournament. It'll be Belle Fourche and Canton. Belle Fourche be the visitors on the scoreboard as the 3 seed out of Pool 1. Canton will be the home team as the number 2 seed out of Pool 2 from yesterday. The winner will play at 7 o'clock tonight against West Central. The loser will play for 5th and 6th against Claremont tomorrow morning at 9:30. Defensively for Canton, let's go through those quickly. At first base will be Espen Anderson. At second is Alex Reed. At third, Landon Hill. And at shortstop is Shane Sear. In the outfield, Ryder Thompson is in left. Wyatt Greenwood is in center. And Alex Opland is in right. Catching is Jacoby Ulrichsen, and pitching Theo Meister. Lineup for Belle Fourche. Carson Honey will lead off, followed by Gavin Pearson. Kayan Howard will bat third. Trig Thompson fourth, Tate Thompson fifth, Davin Crott will bat sixth, Graham Vanderboom will bat seventh, followed by Uriah Hamilton and then Rafe Parmeter. And we are ready to go with this 1 o'clock game a few minutes early, as Meister will deliver the first pitch outside to the leadoff hitter, catcher number 1, Carson Honey. The 1-0 the count. So the wind blowing right into the press box here. Ground ball fouled off into the Belle Fourche dugout. 1-1. This was a battle yesterday with the wind is blowing straight in from left field out of the south, going left to right. And that one is up and in, and it will hit Hani, and he'll take first base. That one up and tight up by the shoulder. Looks like he might be okay. We'll see. Yep, looks like he's good to go. Gives a thumbs up at first base, all is well. So that'll bring up the center fielder, Gavin Pearson. Our first game today, Tri-Valley defeated Claremont 9-4. So Tri-Valley will play Warner Ipswich Northwestern at 4 o'clock after this game. In the semifinals, Claremont again playing for 5th and 6th. As Meister will come set, looks over at Hani at first. And the pitch is in there for a strike. 0-1. Long look by Meister. Delivers low. Snap throw to first, not in time. Both pitchers worked rather quickly in the first game. Both pitched a complete game. We wrapped up at about 11:35. Ground ball. Nice pick up over at third, fired to second for 1. They're call him out on the throw, the exchange from the glove to the hand. So the force out is upheld there at second base. So that'll be a fielder's choice by Pearson, and Kayan Howard will come to the plate, the shortstop, with 1 out, 1 on. A long look in, a swing and a miss to start things in this at-bat. Meister again taking his time. Throw down to second. Not in time, a stolen base. Swing and a miss. Gets away from the catcher. Allows the runner to advance. So Pearson all the way over at third now with one out. Pearson at third, one out for Belle Fourche here, top of the first. Meister. A long look in. Gets the strikeout, a big strikeout for the out number 2. And now the cleanup hitter, the first baseman, number 12, Trig Thompson, will come up. Trying to give Belle Fourche an early lead here right away at the top of the first. And the first pitch is in there, strike one. Drive to center field. And that'll bring in a run, an RBI single. That run will come in for Belle Fourche, and now Tate Thompson, the pitcher, to the plate. Trig over at first, throw over to first, not in time. Long look by Meister. Strike one. First pitch there to Tate. That one's low for ball one. Breaking pitch in there for a strike, and the count now 1-2. Meister very deliberate, taking his time on every pitch. The 1-2 fouled off. Up and in, the runner takes off. An easy steal of second base for Trig Thompson. And now Tate with a count of 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 for Meister. Outside, ball 3. The count now full. Up for ball 4. A walk to Tate Thompson will bring up the designated hitter, David Crott. continuing here for Belle Fourche. To the shortstop. Trying to throw over to first. Not going to be in time. Tough handle there at short. Everybody's safe. Here at short. Brings up the second baseman, Graham Vanderboom. A close call on a full count, ball 4. Now the air at short. Good off-speed pitch to start, swinging a miss, 0-1. Good block behind the plate on that one down in the dirt. It's upstairs, ball 2. That one's out for ball 3. Now 3-1 to Vanderboom. And low, ball 4. Run will come in. Second run of the inning. Bases stay loaded with 2 outs. Number 8 hitter, Uriah Hamilton, steps in. And low, ball 2, skips by the catcher. Run will come in. Makes it 3-0 Belle Fourche as the runners now advance to second and third. Belle Fourche taking advantage of some extra at-bats here. And the ground ball to short. Fielded cleanly would have ended the inning. Meister's pitch is high, ball 3. And now ball 4 as another one kicks away. 4th run of the inning. Moving up to third is going to be Vanderboom. Crott comes in to score. Hamilton draws the walk. And now the 9th batter of the inning. Rafe Parmeter will be up to bat, but a meeting on the mound first. It's a big top of the first inning for Belle Fourche. Conference over. And again, the 9th batter, Rafe Parmeter, to the plate. The left fielder. Still just in the top half of the first. Here's the pitch from Meister, ground ball. Short little number out in front. Throw over to first, not in time. That's going to be an RBI single. That's a tough play to be made. Meister did all that he could. Another run will come in. Second hit of the inning. Kind of like a swinging bunt there. 5th run of the inning, and now back to the top of the order in Carson Haney, the catcher. 2 outs here in the top of the first. And a high for ball 1. Here's a drive out to the outfield. Coming in and making the grab is going to be the center fielder, Greenwood, to end it. But 5 runs in the inning on 2 hits. There was an error, and after the top half of the first, Belle Fourche with a big 5-0 lead. Bottom of the first inning here from Northville. Final warm-ups defensively for Belle Fourche. At first base is Trig Thompson. At second is Graham Vanderboom. Uriah Hamilton is at third. Kane Howard at short. In the outfield, Rafe Parmeter on left. Gavin Pearson in center. Tegan Frederickson in right. Catching is Hani. And on the mound is Tate Thompson. Lineup for Canton. Wyatt Greenwood will lead off. Shane Sear batting second. Theo Meister batting third, followed by Espen Anderson. Jacoby Ulrichsen will bat fifth. Ryder Thompson sixth. And then you've got Alex Reed, Alex Opland, and Landon Hill to round out the lineup for Canton. Big top half of the first inning for Belle Fourche. 5 runs in. I think all of them scored with 2 outs. And stepping in for Canton, they're half of the bottom, in the bottom of the first will be the center fielder, Wyatt Greenwood, to lead things off. Again, facing Tate Thompson on the mound. First pitch swinging, popped up right side. Drifting out to second base, right fielder, then miscommunication. Falls right in between Frederickson and Vanderboom. Nobody touched it, so that'll officially be a hit. And Shane Sear step in, playing shortstop this afternoon. Runner goes, second pitch, another tapper, this time to the left side. Going to throw across the diamond as the runner was in motion. So no chance to get the lead runner at second, but a good play there. For the first out. 2 pitches, 2 balls in play here by Canton, and Theo Meister to the plate. Thompson comes set, looks back at second. Third one is put in play as well. Ground to the second baseman, scooped up, tossed the first in time. Runner advances, so 3 pitches, 3 balls in play. You got 2 outs out of it, and maybe should have been a 3rd out there on that fly ball out to right field. Just about got out of the inning on 3 pitches. And now Espen Anderson, the first baseman, steps in. He'll take one. That one drifts outside for a ball, 1-0. Breaking ball is low for ball 2. Ground ball up the middle towards short. Bobbled there at short. Run's going to come in. Here at short brings in the first run for Canton. And now the catcher, number 62, Jacoby Ulrichsen, to the plate. If Canton here can put together a little rally with 2 outs, much like Belle Fourche did in the top of the first. And that one's low, maybe inside for a ball, 1-0. Inside ball 2. It's inside for ball 3. And a 4-pitch walk. Ryder Thompson will step to the plate, playing left field this afternoon. We're going to have a courtesy runner for the catcher. That is Caden Chalk. That'll come in and run. Thompson comes set, checks the runners. First pitch is low. So after a quick start, 3 pitches to the first 3 batters, all put in play. Now work a little bit here through the middle portion of the lineup. Fouled away. Count even 1-1. Foul tip at the plate, strike 2. One run in, 2 runners on here with 2 out. Thompson comes set. Out into center field. Caught for out number 3. But Canton does pick up a run on a hit, an error as well. We've completed 5-1. Our score here from Northville. Mute the mic here in between innings. We'll be back with the top of the second in a moment. Top of the second inning. Leading off is going to be the center fielder, number 11, Gavin Pearson. As Meister ready to work second inning. Ball put in play right away from Pearson. Taps it over to second. Quick out on the nice play over there at second by Reed. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Kay and Howard. One's upstairs for a ball, 1-0. And now low and away, ball 2. Third one out of the zone, 3-0 to Howard. And ball 4. 4-pitch walk.
Walk brings up number 12, Trey Thompson.
And it looks like we might have a pitching change here before our next batter, so we will put the mic down here for a moment. And a pitching change. So we'll be back with the changes here after this. Coming in to pitch for Canton is going to be Espen Anderson. Moves over from first base. His warm-up's done. And his first pitch is up and in. At the plate is Trig Thompson. The first one up for a ball. That one hits the corner for a strike, 1-1. Two and one now on Thompson. Anderson delivers low, kicks away. That's going to allow an advance to third. It's moving up to third. is Howard. So Belle Fourche threatening again here in the top half of the second inning. Ground ball hit to the left side, right off the handle. The only place to first. It is in time, but a run does score. Back to a 5-run advantage here for Belle Fourche. And now Tate Thompson will step to the plate. Out in front, fouls it off to the left, 0-1. That one in there.
And you think that maybe radio might have
Fly ball hit to center field and a diving catch out in center field. Sliding in to make that grab. Greenwood to end the inning. Nobody left on base, but a run comes in, and at the end of, or the top of the second, that completes the top of the second. 6-1 Belle Fourche. All right, back here in trying to rearrange things, get our equipment keeping cool. Warm one here in Northville for day number 2. As Alex Reed leading things off for Canton in the bottom of the second. So we do apologize if we have any hiccups in streaming. Some times of where the signal gets stuck or things overheat and kind of just things lock up a little bit here with their setup and the signal not the greatest in Northville, sitting in the metal press box. But appreciate you tuning in, staying with us, bearing with us, and understanding that we're doing all that we can to keep these games on for you throughout the weekend. 2-2 to Reed here, top or bottom of the second. Quick hot shot hit to second, and then the errant throw almost picked it up off the ground, or made the line drive catch. It was hit so fast, it was a quick little short hop, but then the rush throw and error puts the runner on second. Reed. And we'll bring up Alex Upland, the right fielder. That one's outside for a ball. As Tate Thompson get on the mound to start his second inning of work. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Another swing and a miss for strike 2 on the off-speed pitch. Three swings and misses. Out number 1. Landon Hill will step in for the first time today. Another off-speed pitch way out in front for a strike. Good block behind the plate. Keeps Reed at second. Fastball up and away. Strike 2. Fastball in the zone. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Off-speed pitch golfed into left field, and it's going to fall and then kicks behind the left fielder. Runner stops at third. Hill slipping around first base, so he's unable to advance to second. Runners stay at first and third here with 1 out. And the top of the order coming back up, Greenwood is up. He hit a little flare to right field that landed between second base and the right fielder on first pitch. He's going to bunt, and it will roll foul and be picked up for strike 1. Drive out to center field. Actually drifting more towards right with the wind. It is caught. Throw to first. Not in time. Close play. Run will come in. That'll be out number 2. Awfully close to getting the double up there at first base. Shane Sayre to the plate, takes a first one outside for a ball. Runner goes, bunt attempt is foul. Another tap foul, and we've got a 1-2 count. Fly ball right field is going to be shallow, but hangs up there in time to make the catch. For out number 3. Canton does get a run back, 6-2 after 2. Stay with us on the Big Sioux Media Sports Network. We'll Jump back on the mic here in just a moment. Top half of the third inning.
For Belle Fourche will be David Crop.
Leading off, it's going to be David Crott. As he takes a strike from Anderson. Crott, the designated hitter this afternoon for Belle Fourche. Looks at one up and away, ball one. Crott will be followed by Vanderboom and Hamilton in this half of the inning. Fouls that one away. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Belle Fourche has built this lead, scored 5 runs with 2 outs in the top of the first inning to start the ball game. We got a single run in the second. This one's hit out to right field. About a catch made in right center by the center fielder for out number 1.
Brings up number 7.
Canton has got a single run in both the first and second innings. Vanderboom to the plate now, takes the first pitch low. A walk. Uriah Hamilton to the plate now. Anderson will work out of the stretch now. Goes over to first. Ball stays right near first base. Hit into the left field, and it stays fair, landing in front of the left fielder. A single. Puts runners on first and second here with 1 out. A solid line drive hit to left field. Rafe Parmeter will come to the plate now. Up the middle, and that one's going to sneak into center field. Everybody moves up a base. Now the rally here started for Belle Fourche with one out. Top of the order, back up, Carson Hottie to the plate. Infield's going to come in for Canton here. First pitch outside for a ball. One, maybe high. 2-0. Inside, ball 3. 3-0. Hani takes low, a 4-pitch walk. Belle Fourche now has scored in every inning. And now Gavin Pearson to the plate. Anderson's next pitch missing. Low and away for a ball.
Nobody's asking your opinion. You say the same thing.
Upstairs, ball 2. 6 out of the zone here for Anderson in the top half of the third. First strike in there, 2-1. And again, strike 2. Even the count up, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Just missing outside. A big take there to run the count full. 3-2. Again, nowhere to put him with the bases loaded here. And 1 out. And ball 4. Another run comes in. To the plate is Kayan Howard. He'll take a first pitch strike from Anderson. Anderson trying to work out of a jam here. A couple of runs have already scored. Bases still loaded with 1 out. Ground ball left side. Deep in the hole. Not much of a play. That's going to be an infield single. Everybody moves up a base. That was just placed in the perfect spot, and there was nothing they could do with that one. It's a good stop by Sarah over at short, but again, you had to go deep in the hole to get that one, and just no chance to get an out. Swing and a miss on the first pitch to Trig Thompson. Next pitch up for a ball, 1-1. Ground ball, slow roller to third, gonna go over to first across the diamond for an out. Everybody moves up a base. An RBI ground out, but it is the second out. Much needed out for Canton. But 10-2 our score. And it's going to be Tate Thompson will step in. First pitch out of the zone for a ball. So 4 more runs in here for Belle Fourche in the top of the third. Ground ball again, deep in the hole, over at short. Sayre with the stop, but everybody moves up a base. Another infield hit here for Belle Fourche. They're just putting the ball in the right spot. And now Coach Meister out of the dugout. We talk with Anderson. During this meeting of the mound, I want to thank some sponsors that have helped make this tournament possible. Integra Cooperative, American Bank and Trust, Bance, Gosh, and Kramer, attorneys at law in Aberdeen, Binger's Custom Processing, and Bank North. And thank you to those sponsors that have helped financially with this tournament this weekend. David Crott to the plate for Belle Fourche now. Runners on the corners, 2 outs. Staying with Anderson. Pitches up, runner goes. Popped up. Short infield, third baseman, catcher. And it's dropped and touched in fair territory. That's going to be an error. And a run comes in. Tough play. And looking straight up. Blue sky, sun in your eyes. Ends up touching it in fair territory. 6 runs now in for Belle Fourche. And the first pitch to Graham Vanderboom, low for a ball, 1-0. Again, low, ball 2. Up and in, ball 3. Yeah. 3-0 take in there for a strike from Anderson. A hit out to left field. And battling the wind, making the catch out in left field to end the inning. But 6 runs in for Belle Fourche as they now lead by 10 going into the bottom of the third, 12-2. Bottom of the third. Back with you here in Northville. Game number 2 of today. 2 more coming up. Our semifinals. And stepping in for Canton is Theo Meister. As the first pitch from Tate Thompson in there for a strike. Uphill battle here for Canton, down by 10 in the bottom of the third. And a big stop over at the mound. Toss over to first. What a grab by Tate Thompson. Hard ground ball up the middle. More of a defensive save there. And that'll bring up Espen Anderson. You can go back and watch that play. Great pickup by Thompson. First pitch up high for a ball, 1-0. That one hits the knees. 1 ball, 1 strike. Low, 2-1. Ground ball hit to the right. Scooped up by the second baseman and in time for out number 2. And now to the plate, the catcher, Jacoby Ulrichsen. Speed pitch is low for a ball, 1-0. The right side, chance over at second, scooped up, and a 3 up, 3 down inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. To the top of the 4th we go, 12-2, Belle Fourche. Step off the mic for a few minutes here, or during the warm-up. We'll turn the volume back on in a moment here on the Big Sioux Media Sports Network. Ready for the top half of the 4th. Anderson back on the mound for Canton, and the first pitch swung on and fouled away by Uriah Hamilton for Belle Fourche to lead it off. Hamilton will be followed by Parmeter, then back to the top of the lineup with Hani. 5 runs in the first, 1 in the second, 6 back in the third for Belle Fourche to build this 12-2 lead. Canton got a run in both the first and second innings. It was 6-2 heading into that top half of the third, but the big inning has made it a 12-2 score. Tap back to the mound. Anderson able to stay with it. Over to first for the out. And that brings up the left fielder, Rafe Parmeter. First pitch taken for a strike. Our next game will be our first semifinal game, scheduled for 4 o'clock. That one's up for a ball, 1-1. It'll be Tri-Valley and Warner Ipswich Northwestern. The winner will advance to the championship game tomorrow at about 3 o'clock. Loser of our next game will play for 3rd and 4th. This one's popped up right side. I think this might be beyond our camera view, and it is a foul ball. Count 1 ball, 2 strikes. The loser of this game will play for 5th and 6th tomorrow morning at 9:30 against Claremont. Breaking ball stays high. The winner will play at 7 o'clock again tonight against West Central for a chance at moving on to the championship game. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And Carson Hane back to the plate. I think he may have batted in just about every inning so far. I think he batted twice actually in the first. He's out in front of this one. Fly ball out to left. And a grab out there in the left field made by Ryder Thompson. A 1-2-3 inning for Belle Fourche. In their half of the 4th, we'll go to the bottom of the 4th. Score remains 12-2. I want to thank Calvert Creek Hunting Lodge in Northville for being a sponsor of the tournament. Diamond F Cattle. Peter and Lisa Frank of Crestbard. Iron Horse Campground, located over by Sturgis, 3 miles east on Highway 34 from Sturgis's Main Street and 1.5 miles north on Highway 79. Thank the Northville Bar and Grill. Northwestern Mutual with True North Wealth Management. Also want to thank Nutrien Egg Solutions. Plains Commerce Bank. A couple more sponsors to thank. Rosen's Incorporated, Quality Agricultural Products. Stephen Lust Automotive. WiseTech HD Diesel. And also finally want to thank Peterson Seeds here in Northville. And great sponsors of this weekend tournament. So we'll now have a little warm-up period, a quick warm-up period. The pitcher's now just getting out to the mound, 12-2 in the bottom of the 4th. We'll take a quick drink here, and we'll be back in a moment. And we're ready to go with the bottom of the 4th. Leading off is going to be Ryder Thompson, who ended that top of the fourth with a nice grab out in left field. Swings at the first pitch, pops it up towards the Belle Fourche dugout, and just beyond the fence on a play. Tap to the right side, stays fair, picked up, tagged out. Ball drops though. They're going to call him out. Ball popped out of the catcher's or first baseman's mitt.
Brings up number 20, Alex Reed.
Now a discussion here. A discussion here again on the tag. The ball popped out of the first baseman's mitt. Still called him out. Now we're going to have a discussion between the umpires. And they're going to stay with the out call. Out number one. And now Alex Reed will come to the plate. The right side on the first pitch. Over to first in time, out number two. And now Alex Oplin will step up to the plate. Breaking ball, drops in for a strike. That one is low for a ball. Count even at 1-1. Low for ball two. 2 balls, 1 strike. In there for a strike. The fastball count will be even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Low for ball 3. Count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And the 3-2. In there, strike 3 will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down. We go to the top of the 5th, 12-2, Belle Fourche. top of the 5th inning. Anderson back on the mound again for another inning in relief for Canton. And the first batter he'll face is Gavin Pearson here in the 5th. He hits one over to the right side, scooped up. Touch on first. 1 pitch, 1 out.
First out. Brings up number 4, Kayan Howard.
Kayan Howard to the plate. First pitch out of the zone for a ball. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Two balls, 1 strike to Howard. Out in front, fouled off to the left, and we will move to a 2-2 count. Big fly out to left field. That one gets over the head of the left fielder. Thompson will make the turn at first, stopping at second with a double. Even into the wind, got a hold of that one, got it over Hill in left field. Or excuse me, that is Thompson out in left. Trig Thompson to the plate now. Holds off on the first pitch, which is low for a ball, 1-0. That one clips the outside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. Maybe just high. Close pitch. 2-1. This is a line drive to left field. Another hit for Belle Fourche. I have them unofficially for 7 hits. 12 runs, 7 hits, and 2 errors. Canton 2 runs on a hit. With a couple of errors as well. Again, unofficial as Tate Thompson will step up. Runner goes. They let him advance to second on the pitch that was high for ball 1. Fouled off at the plate. Big hack taken by Thompson. Low and away. Ball high, ball 3. And a walk will load him up.
Walk brings up 32, David Crott.
We're going to have a mound visit here. Bases loaded and 1 out here in the top of the 5th. And we'll have a pitching change. Anderson will go back to first base. All right, new pitcher for Canton. Believe it looks like is number 5, Ryder Thompson, coming in from left field. Anderson went back to first. See if we can get the rest of them here in a moment. His first pitch is fouled away for a strike. Is at the plate. It's number 32, Davin Crott. Chance to really break this game open here for Belle Fourche. The 5th, give them some extra runs, bobbled. They did get the out at first. Runners do advance, but the second out, added run. But the second out, Graham Vanderboom. Apologize, I missed that play at second. It was a nice play over there to get the out. That one's up for a ball. Hit the right click instead of the left click on that play. That one's in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here, 2 outs. 13-12 lead. That one's high. Thompson working quickly. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 2-2. Low and inside, full count. Swing and a miss, big strikeout to end the inning. 1 more run comes in here for Belle Fourche as they lead by 11. Last chance here for Canton to try to keep this game going. They need 2 runs. 13-2, our score. And coming up after this one, 4 o'clock start. We've got the video set, so come back at 4. It'll be Tri-Valley and Warner Ipswich Northwestern in our first semifinal game. And then at 7 o'clock tonight will be West Central taking on the winner of this one. The loser of this ball game will take on Claremont tomorrow at 9:30 for 5th and 6th place. 2 winners of our semifinal games coming up. later today will advance to the championship tomorrow at 3. The 2 losers of the afternoon games tonight will play for 3rd and 4th. That one tentatively scheduled for about 12:30 tomorrow. We get ready for the bottom half of the 5th. And Canton needs 2 runs to get this under a 10-run lead. And to start it is going to be the third baseman, or was starting at third base, Landon Hill. Takes the first pitch for a strike. Inside. Tate Thompson trying to complete this ball game. Popped up right side is where this one's going to drift with the wind. And it drifts on a play foul just beyond our camera. And the count 1-2. This one's hit to right field again. And caught just right out of our view. Man, apologize for that. We're trying to set our cameras up to catch as much of the field as possible, but that catch was made out in right field. A nice play for out number 1. Top of the order coming up, Wyatt Greenwood. Pops up right side. Second baseman follows it in the wind, makes the grab out number 2. Catch made by Vanderboom. And now Shane Sayre to the plate with 2 outs. First one low for a ball. One is in there for a strike. Two and one the count on Sayre. Trying to keep the game going for Theo Meister, who's on deck. And up, ball 3. And ball 4. Meister will get to bat. And we might have to have a pitching change on pitch count here, and we do. Thompson just couldn't quite get the complete game within the required pitch count, so we'll have coming in Rafe Parmeter to try to get that final out for Belle Fourche here in the 5th. The 13-2 lead. Thompson will move to right field. Fredrickson will move to left. And again, coming in is Rafe Parmeter to pitch.
At the plate is number 21, Theo Meister.
So 2 outs, a runner on first, and Theo Meister to the plate. Needing to get on base, and he needs to score to keep the game going into the 6th. So he takes the first pitch up and away for a ball. And low, ball 2. And again, out of the zone, ball 3. That one's in there. Still a hitter count for Meister at 3-1. And low, ball 4. Canton trying to put together a rally here in the bottom of the 5th.
A walk brings up 35.
Espen Anderson to the plate. So he'll take a strike. Parmeter working ahead now to Anderson. That one is outside. Swing. And picked off at second on the throwdown on a partial swing to end the ball game 13-2. A big throwdown to second by Hani, and that will end it. 13-2 our final. Belle Fourche will take on West Central at 7 o'clock tonight. And Canton will play Claremont for 5th and 6th tomorrow at about 9:30. So that'll wrap up our second game here. We will be back in about an hour and a half. 4 o'clock is the scheduled start time. Tri-Valley, Warner, Ipswich, Northwestern in our first semifinal game. So come back in about an hour and a half, and we'll get you ready for semifinal action here on the Big Sioux Media Sports Network.